Pumpkin Patch. This is your friendly neighborhood host, JT Wheatley from the History of Comics podcast, making a jump to the Fall Horsemen to help out my friend James Moser and his new channel. And if it's your first time seeing me, as you can tell, I definitely have a face for podcasts. I frankly don't have a voice for podcasting either, but hey, here I am. I'm here to help out with 4 new classic Halloween horror movies to watch this October season. Plus also the haunted pick. Today will be, of course, October 14th, 2020. First up, my all-time favorite classic horror movie, John Carpenter's The Thing. This is a classic remake of the original 1950s cult classic, The Thing from Outer Space, and it's actually a much better adaptation of the original story, The Thing That Goes There, or Who Goes There. Fantastic work, brilliant visual effects by Rob Bottin, fantastic cast, headlined by, of course, the great Kurt Russell, who him and John Carpenter, whenever they got together, whether it be his Escape from New York or the other great classic, Big Trouble in Little China, they made classic movies every time they got together. It's one of my all-time favorite horror movies. You will be paranoid. You'll never guess what the thing is from beginning to end. Even after multiple viewings, it shocks you every time. A true classic horror film. Next up, for the underrated and strangely forgotten movie, is this Wes Craven gem, The People Under the Stairs. It's strange that this movie's been forgotten over the last few years because it's both financially successful and really well received. It falls in between Craven's period from Nightmare on Elm Street to his Scream. True gem, great cast from beginning to end, along with nice social satire about rich and poor, and very timely today about how these rich, creepy white people buy up this poor urban neighborhood. And when you find out what goes on in their house, it's like, whoa, freaks, man. This is just when you think you know what's going on, something else crazier happens. You go, okay, great. This is fantastic. And so, yeah, definitely worth checking out. Strangely underrated, but really good classic Wes Craven. For the in-between horror film, for the older kids, one of my all-time favorites at that age, The Monster Squad. This is the Goonies for horror fans because it's basically a bunch of kids taking on the classic golden age horror movie characters. Dracula, the Wolfman, Mummy, Frankenstein, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, where they couldn't call him the Creature from the Black Lagoon, he's called the Gill Man because an original creation under Universal Pictures, they actually own that copyright, but all the other ones, they're great, and it's directed by Fred Decker, but also with screenwriting from the great Shane Black. And the best thing about this is that even though it has a kind of a comedic take on the monsters, they take the monsters seriously. These are some of the best versions of these monsters you will ever see. Brilliant visual effects by Stan Winston. One of the best live action Dracula you ever see too. Fantastic work from beginning to end. Little dated, definitely for older kids, but still a ton of fun. Even though I think The Goonies is a better film, I'll enjoy this film better. And finally, for the kids' film, the perennial classic, A Nightmare Before Christmas. Created from the mind of Tim Burton, though he didn't direct the film. Beautiful stop-motion animation, great songs from Danny Elfman, who's the voice of Jack Skellington, he's the singing voice of Jack Skellington. The actual voice is Chris Sheridan, who we also know is the great vampire from Jerry from Fright Night. Some serious horror cred this man has, but just a great movie. It's a great Halloween film, and it's a great Christmas movie, too. I mean, people say, it's a Halloween movie, it's a Christmas movie. I say, why choose if you don't have to? Because I watch this movie twice a year. Once during October and once during Christmas season. Because, hey, you can never have enough night before Christmas. Now, for the haunted attraction pick, Atrox Factory at the Leeds, Alabama, a great indoor haunt. It's reportedly one of the best and the biggest indoor haunts in the Southeast at 50,000 square feet. It's a huge, very well developed, and they said they've done a great job adding safety measures for COVID this season. You have to buy all tickets online. They have a time pass, so it's going to be much faster this time. And they have a great thing that says 6 feet apart or 6 feet under. I love that. All the characters have to wear actual mask under their masks. They're following great safety regulations, so it looks like it's going to be a great time to be had. I definitely, if I ever get in Alabama, I'm going to definitely check this place out. The website alone is like, wow, this place looks fantastic. And so yeah, there's your haunt, Atrox Factory in Leeds, Alabama. And once again, your movies to watch for October 14th, 2020. John Carpenter's The Thing, The People Under the Stairs by Wes Craven, The Monster Squad, and The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's guest appearance here. Fun editing this crazy thing. I'm afraid to see what he's going to do with this. Have fun and happy Halloween, everybody. I mean, this is my good. This is honestly, this is my island, and lo and behold, and I just had a beep. Have fun editing that, James. And the dress. I don't know how that happened. Let's see. Fix that real quick. Okay. All right. Just huge. Maintain peace where you go. You go into play. Yeah. So yeah, when we got that new franchise, let's look for the blooper reel.